Where have you been, my darling young one? Well, I've stumbled down the side of 12 misty mountains. I've walked and I've crawled on 6 crooked highways. I stepped in the middle of 7 sad forests. I've been out in front of a dozen dead oceans. I've been 10,000 miles in the mouth of a graveyard. And it's hard, it's hard, it's hard, and it's hard. It's a hard rain that's gonna fall. And what did you see, my blue-eyed son? Oh, what did you see, my darling young one? I seen a newborn baby, wild wolves all around it. I seen a highway of diamonds, ain't nobody on it. I seen a black branch of blood, blood it kept dripping. Seen a room full of men, their hammers are bleeding. And I seen the white ladder all covered with water. I seen 10,000 talkers, but their tongues was all broken. I seen guns and sharp swords in the hands of young children. And it's hard, and it's hard, and it's hard, and it's hard, and it's a hard rain gonna fall. And who did you hear, my blue-eyed son? Oh, what did you hear, me darling young one? I heard the sound of a thunder and it roared out a warning. I heard the roar of a wave that could have drowned the whole world. I heard 100 drummers in their hands, they were blazing. I heard 10,000 whispers and nobody listening. I heard one person starve, I heard many people laughing. Heard the song of a poet and he died in the gutter. Heard the sound of a clown, he was crying in the alley. And it's hard, it's hard, it's hard, and it's hard. It's a hard rain, it's gonna fall. Who did you meet, my blue-eyed son? Yeah, who did you meet, my darling young one? Well, I met a young child beside a dead pony. And I met a white man and he walked a black dog. And I met a young woman and her body was burning. And I met a young girl and she gave me a rainbow. And I met one man, he was wounded in love. And I met another man, he was wounded with hatred. And it's hot, it's hot, it's hot, and it's hot. It's a hot rain, it's gonna fall. Well, what do you do now, my blue-eyed son? Hey, what do you do now, my darling young one? Well, I'm going back out before that rain starts to fall, and I'll walk to the depths of the deepest black forest, where the people are many and my hands are all empty, where the pellets of poison are flooding their waters, where the home in the valley meets the damp, dirty prison, where the executioner's face, it's always well hidden, where hunger is ugly and the souls are forgotten, where black is the color and none is the number. And I'll tell it and I'll think it and I'll speak it and I'll breathe it, and I'll reflect it from the mountains so that all souls can see it. And I'll stand on the ocean until I start sinking, but I'll know the song well before I ever start to sing it. 'Cause it's hard, and it's hard, and it's hard. It's always been hard.